Oh,
Hello,
I didn't get it.
Here we are.
We were having a little
sidebar.
What does internecine mean? What does that mean? Does that because I think we were having some internecine chatter, but I don't want to claim that. I don't even know how to spell that.
I think it's
Jennifer, tell me what internecine means.
I think it's Nicene.
My name is Matthew Swanson.
And my name is Robbie Bear. Put a like on this video, says someone. Thank you, Everett.
Everett is now.
He says put a like on there.
Oh, no. No. Of or relating to a conflict or struggle within a group.
Oh.
So we weren't
having an internecine.
Mutually destructive, characterized by great slaughter or deadly.
Wow.
So, like, if we were having fist fight, then it would be an internecine struggle.
I mean, I don't even know if a fist fight is dramatic enough.
The word I meant to use is between the shows we were having a discussion. Not that we were having
interstitial?
I don't know. Jennifer, what word should I have used instead of this very wrong word?
Yes.
Using slaughter within groups of people. Not what I meant.
The
show is off to a really rough start.
There's a lesson to be learned.
Yes.
Sometimes people who you think should know the meanings of words use words the wrong way.
But here's the thing.
I had a teacher.
Yeah.
And I eternally lost respect for that teacher for a long time for not using a word correctly.
What was the word?
The word, I can't remember now.
Okay. Was it nonplussed? Because people often use the word nonplussed.
No, I use nonplussed wrong all the time.
Right.
It sounds like it should mean one thing, but it means the opposite.
You think it means like, oh, I'm totally nonplussed. I'm not.
Whatever.
No. Nonplussed means really upset. Ugh. So it's really, when you say nonplussed and you think, what you mean is plussed, but plussed by itself doesn't work.
Is there a plus?
I don't think so. But
There
Jennifer will tell us.
Yes,
Jennifer, you know what I want to do? I want to make lots of mistakes so that Jennifer can fix them.
No.
Yes, I want to.
Are you assigning Jennifer homework now?
I want to. I think Jennifer wants homework. I think she's inspired by the. All right, guys, we're going to jump right in because we got a lot to do.
Okay.
Wonder Undercover is a book by Matthew Swanson and Robbie Bear.
Oh.
I thought I would be very straightforward about that. Sometimes we get in trouble with our editor, Aaron Stein, because we don't do enough to promote our books.
Well, we forget to
and our brand
tell
identity
people.
is author
When
people.
did you get so tall? What just happened?
I just gained 17 pounds and 3 inches or something like that. Yeah, it was because of our internecine struggle.
You stole some of my height.
I did. I took it.
That was a bloodbath.
Sorry. Guys, sometimes I wonder, do you think that we're as funny as we think we are?
It's okay.
No.
It's okay.
All right. What does that say?
Grudgingly refuse to greet our viewers. It's too late. We've already done that.
I don't think I greeted them.
You introduced yourself.
I'm not gonna do it.
You talked about the title of our book.
Go away, viewers. Right. No, that's not what. It's just that I won't greet them. All right.
You won't what?
Apologies for recalcitrance.
Apologize for recalcitrance.
Recalcitrance means being difficult. It is being churlish. It is. Well, let's make sure we know the exact definition. It's not has nothing to do with calcium.
It has to do with calcification, right? To calcify is to turn to stone, like to solidify. So being recalcitrant means you're like, you're right. I think.
Does it mean like rigid?
Somebody's asking if we have new lights today. No, the lights haven't come, and here's the deal. I didn't close the shades again, so we're popping in and out of light and dark.
Recalcitrant is a synonym for Robbie.
Yes.
Yes. Resisting authority or control. Check. Not obedient or compliant. Check. Refractory. That's another great word.
I've never heard
Definition
that before.
2. Hard to deal with, manage, or operate. There you go. So when I said... when I say apologize for being recalcitrant,
just
apologize for being Robbie. Oh my gosh. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, everyone.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
So difficult.
You are so proud of being you. And I'm proud of you for being you. You make it all. I love you. All right. So what does it say? Sip water.
Sip water like a gentleman.
Will you join me?
Know that I know how to do that. How does a gentleman sip water?
Let me show you, Robbie Bear.
Now, how do you know how a gentleman sips water?
I'm not very good at this, you guys, because I'm not a gentleman. But let me try again. Is it how you do it or how you respond to it afterwards?
I think it's how you respond to it afterwards.
I say, how refreshing.
Yes, there you go.
So let me see you sip water like a gentleman.
Oh, jolly good. That water was delicious.
Excellent. All right, let's skip to an item on the agenda that's not actually there and drink water like a ravenous horse. I got stuck halfway.
I was trying to make sounds like a horse would make drinking, but I can't do that. Horses
I think that's a recipe for choking. Don't do it. I think it's dangerous. Somebody gave this video a thumbs down, said El Puppy.
Uh-oh, El Puppy's mad, you guys.
El Puppy, you got to get to the bottom of that. You know what, El Puppy? We are an acquired taste. We are not for all.
Yeah.
I looked at our Instagram over the past week, and some people unsubscribed. Yeah. Probably because they don't want to deal. They don't want
to see me.
That's right. They're like, not her again.
Yeah.
Ugh. All right. What does this say?
Long for a pie of your.
Guys.
Your, Y-O-R, doesn't mean
what does it mean?
Your.
What does it mean?
It means from long ago.
Yes, and to me, long ago is the 24 hours that have passed since that lemon curd pie was sitting on a plate in front of me. I want more of that pie. We should make it. We should just make another one.
We are.
We have a bottom crust. We're getting a lemon this afternoon.
We aren't.
We're not?
I didn't order the lemon because you said we have a bottle of lemon juice that should suffice.
I bet when we go to the store to pick up our groceries, we can say, Jennifer, please give us a lemon. We need it. And I bet she will.
If Jennifer has the lemon.
I'm just saying.
All right.
We can hope for. Read Matthew's Squiggle letter. Guys, I got a letter that says Matthew Swanson and my address. It has a bear with a balloon stamp. It is addressed to me. I opened it up. I said, what's going on? I'm excited. No one has written me a letter in a long time. You guys, it says, you are so amazing and kind and awesome.
Are you sure this wasn't for me?
Excuse me. Did you see the name on the front of the envelope? All right. If I could pick one superpower, it would be to be just like you.
Aww.
When I grow up, I'm going to be a writer like you.
Oh.
And then, look, I got a purple squiggle. A purple squiggle. Which is how I know it's a legit squiggler letter. You guys, I was squiggled. And could I tell you how good that makes me feel?
Aww.
I would like to say to you that if you have considered sending someone a squiggler letter, I heartily recommend it.
Yes.
You will make them feel good.
Yes.
Remember the structure. You write to the person you least from the person you least no. What do you say at the very beginning? What is the structure?
Look on the back. It says
from the person you'd least expect. Okay.
To Mr. Swanson on the front.
Yes. Anyway, guys, I recommend it. It makes people
feel good. And you know what's interesting?
What?
Is that when you don't know who wrote it,
right,
you always think to yourself, it could be that person.
It could
be that person.
Anyone.
Or it could be anyone.
Suddenly,
and so suddenly everybody likes you.
It makes the whole world seem like a nicer place.
Yeah.
In fact, it makes the whole world be a nicer place.
Yeah.
All right. So, Matthew's Squirrel Letter, what does that say? Megan
Button Staring Contest.
Yeah, I think that it's time once and for all. Oh.
Why do I have Megan and where's Buttons?
You grabbed Megan, that's why you have her. Buttons is over here because I used her for a photo shoot earlier today.
Oh.
I don't know why I chose her for the photo shoot instead of Megan. All right. Why don't we put them up here and let them work out their differences? I think it's going to take a while for the staring contest, but I want to see who blinks first. Okay? Who do you think it's going to be? Guys, put your bets in the sidebar. We'll see who's
going to win.
Whoever wins that staring contest, it'll be a point of pride.
It's a little unnerving to have them right here.
I mean,
having a staring contest.
They're not even flinching. They're so
really
stoic.
intent.
All right, what is this? We say...
my eyes are drying out just looking at them.
Robbie, what does that say?
Robbie either shares or finishes her painting of Lulu.
Okay, so you guys, you know what? Here's what I think we should do.
Yes.
I think we should invert these two. I think I should read Wonder Undercover first.
Yes.
And then we use whatever time we have left to finish the painting.
Because who knows how long it's going to take me. I thought this was going to be zip zap, and I ended up...
Do you know why? Because we flip-flapped our lip laps for way too long at the beginning of Lap Show. We talk, instead of painting.
Yes.
Wow, Megan's got some fangirls and some fanboys, as she should. All right.
Okay.
All right. May I have my PDF, please?
Yes, I'm sorry.
We are on page 40. And Moxie, for anyone who missed yesterday or is very forgetful, Moxie went to her first Wonder Scout meeting. She went inside. She found out that she had to be nominated. A bold new girl named Hilly nominated her. Her nomination had to be seconded, and Tammy Dublinger seconded it. So Moxie has received
because Tammy is the person who hired her.
Not because she likes her.
Yeah.
She had to do it, and she was all mean about it.
Yeah.
But Moxie has just received her Wonder Scouts badge, which you will see when Robbie shows you the PDF. Down in the lower right-hand corner of this page, going like this, that's a Wonder Scout thing. And Moxie has earned her Wonder Badge, and she likes it more than she thinks she would. She hands me an embroidered patch that shows a hand with 3 fingers raised in the shape of a W, and I find myself loving it despite every awful thing it represents. All right. Veronica lifts her 3 middle fingers in the air and holds them out toward me. I do the same, and our fingertips touch, and I feel like I grow an inch instantly. Everyone cheers with the exception of Tammy and Tracy, who scowl like vampires sitting by a plate of garlic knots. Oh, I like that. Here is your sash, says Veronica. Wear it with pride. Veronica hands me a satiny loop of blue cloth. I know the sash represents everything that is wrong with the Wonder Scouts, but I cannot resist its undeniable allure. Here is your compass. Use it, and you will never find yourself lost. Until this moment, I had no idea how much I have always wanted a compass. Here is your guidebook. Study it well. In the back is a list of all the badges you can earn as a Wonder Scout. Think of it as 20 ways to learn and grow. And now, let's get this meeting started, shall we? Without any further prompting, every girl stands at attention, opens her mouth, and starts to sing.
I've never heard this song, you guys. I can't wait to hear how it goes.
You know what? I've never heard it before either, so I can't wait to hear how it goes. I am a Wonder Scout, swift, strong, and smart, fearless and loyal and bursting with heart. When the going gets tough, I power right through it. When something needs doing, I step up and do it. There are various hand motions and dance moves. I had no idea this case was going to involve jazz hands. My skills, they are many, my wisdom is endless. Never again shall I find myself friendless. Whatever the trouble, we aim to defeat it. No matter the challenge, Wonder can meet it. It's an exciting song with a good tune. In spite of myself, I'm tapping my toes and wishing I knew the words. Don't judge it. Don't judge it. I just made it up on the spot, as you know. The girl with the glasses winks at me. I'll teach you later, she whispers. I start to thank her, but Veronica Wonder is already moving on. And now for the credo. It's on page 2 of your guidebook, Moxie. As I open my book and turn to page 2, every girl stands and speaks as one. Number 1. You don't need to be proper or quiet or sweet. You need to be you. Number 2. But never be mean, especially to other girls. Number 3. Do not aspire to be normal. It is the opposite of interesting. Number 4. Never try to dig a hole with a saw or to cut a board with a shovel. 5. The easiest route is not always the shortest. The shortest route is not always the best. 5. You are capable of astonishing things. 7. Be willing to admit when you're wrong. 8. You have the power to change your own story. 9. Always, always remember where you came from. 10. Experience is your greatest treasure. As I stand there with my guidebook in my hands, I realize that I have been handed the secret blueprint to the towering skyscraper of calamity that is the Wonder Scouts. But I hardly have time to look for clues and plot the Scouts' downfall before Veronica is off on a new topic. Tonight's lesson is about soap. I'm not sure if I heard her correctly, but it sounds as if we're going to learn about soap. Veronica continues. Soap has shaped the course of human history. I suddenly confirm that my precious time is being wasted on soap. Soap is not exciting and wonderful. Soap is not daring and bold. Soap is for cleaning socks and scrubbing plates and washing underwear. Soap is soap. I consider abandoning my mission and running for the hills, but Veronica seems so genuinely excited about soap that I can't help but give her the benefit of the doubt. Over the next half hour, she proceeds to tell us about how long ago prairie women used to make soap by combining lard, a gloopy, greasy mess, with lye, a toxic chemically disaster, over a roaring fire. When I was trekking in southern Siberia one summer, I saved a little girl who had been cornered by a pair of steppe wolves. To thank me, her family threw an extravagant feast, and the next day her mother showed me how to make soap by mixing the ashes from their campfire with the fat of a Kemerovo pig. Suddenly, Veronica has my full attention. This is exactly the sort of thing that Annabelle Adams might have done. In fact, it's precisely the sort of thing that Annabelle has done. In Volume 34, Tastes Like Chicken, she saves the high priestess of Jürgenblight's daughter from a certain peril and is rewarded with a feast of deep-fried worm waffles. In Annabelle's case, instead of a wolf pack, the little girl was cornered by a laser-eyed cyborg hyena invented by Annabelle's nemesis, Dr. Fungo. I am suddenly full of questions. How did you scare off the wolves? By yelling loudly and waving my arms aggressively and maintaining constant eye contact. I had to make them think I was a threat. Weren't you scared? She didn't have time to be scared. It was pure instinct, says Hilly, who seems to have heard the story before. Veronica smiles modestly. It's what anyone would have done under those circumstances. But it isn't, of course. Only someone quite extraordinary would, or even could have done such a thing. Veronica's had adventures as thrilling as Annabelle's, but Annabelle is a character in a book, and Veronica is a real live person right in front of me. For my sake and the sake of my mission, I try not to seem excited, but between you and me, I absolutely am. Veronica turns to us and holds her 3 middle fingers in the air, and all of us hold ours up in reply. Thank you, Scouts. That's it for tonight. Please remember to bring me your permission slips for next Friday's camping trip. I don't camp, of course, for no other reason than spiders, which have 2 more legs than I am entirely comfortable with. But I, Moxie McCoy, am committed to this case. If Wonder Scouts camp, then I camp, because I am a Wonder Scout. Or so it must seem. Deep inside my soul, I wince for being so thoroughly devoted to my work. After the meeting, I go up to the girl with the sassy glasses. Thanks for nominating me. No problem, she says, holding out her hand. I'm Hilly. She has a surprisingly firm grip, like she actually means it. Why haven't I met you before? I'm homeschooled. Homeschooled? My parents give me a stack of books to read. We talk about them. We go to museums and national parks and artist studios. It's pretty great. How I wish I could go to school at home. But Dad is gone all day at the bicycle factory, and even when Mom's not in her submarine, she's often elsewhere in the world studying insects for the good of humanity. Plus, being at home would make it much harder to acquire new cases, since there has never been much calamity at Casa McCoy. What's her story? I ask, gesturing to Veronica, who seems at this moment to be demonstrating proper push-up technique to, what's her name? Henrietta Bork. I'm struggling to figure out how someone as amazing as Veronica could be in charge of such an awful organization as Wonder Scouts. These days, she's a librarian here in town, says Hilly. I suddenly realize where I've seen Veronica before, restocking shelves in my third favorite building, the Tiddlywump Public Library. But before that, she traveled the world. Hilly gets a look of dreamy admiration. The story she told tonight is just the tip of the iceberg. Wait until you hear the rest. Can't wait, I say. I do not mention that I will use what I hear to end the so-called wonder. So you know, we're not very fancy, says Hilly, smiling. I look down at my dress, secretly relieved. It has served its purpose, establishing my undercover mystique so that I can show up next time as undercover pants-wearing Wonder Scout Moxie. Got it, I say. See you on Friday? Hilly asks. She's making it difficult for me to dislike her, but I assume, since she's a Wonder Scout, that I just haven't figured out yet what makes her so awful. You certainly will, I say. As I head back to the lobby, the Dubliners are lurking by the drinking fountain, like goblins scheming at the gates of a village they are preparing to pillage. I give them a dignified nod, and they give me a double dark, twin-fisted sneer. Dad is waiting when I get outside. Well? He has on his hopeful face. It was great, I say, as I buckle my seatbelt, because technically, I'm undercover until we're out of the parking lot. When do you go back? Friday. We meet 3 times a week. Dad smiles. He and Mom have been trying to get me to do an activity for the longest time. Should I keep going, or should we stop?
I don't know.
I feel like we still have 6 pages left.
Yeah,
so.
And Abby pointed out we have 7 minutes left.
All right, so why don't we pause and do a little more painting.
All right.
That is a chapter that's getting divided into 3 chunks. I know
That
Everett
was
is
a long
writhing with
chapter.
paint. There's a lot to establish and set up. That author is still learning how to pace himself and
that
break his
author.
books into appropriate chunks.
When is he gonna learn? How many
think
books is it gonna take?
Cookie Chronicles has shorter,
Yeah, it does.
longer chapters, or more chapters. So
Shorter chapters.
More shorter chapters.
Yeah.
Guys, we're going to get back to the business at hand.
I do want to point out
Well, let's see what. Yes, go ahead.
that the staring contest is still happening, you guys.
Oh my gosh, are they still at it?
They're still at it.
We're going to have to move them.
I know.
Because
We're
it's
gonna
time
have
to paint.
interrupt the staring
So
contest.
it's a stalemate? So you and I have
don't know.
technically tied? Is that
don't
the
know.
idea? All
I feel like they're really into it, guys.
right, I'm going to do a couple. I'm going to skip ahead to a couple things, and then we'll go back and
Couple
finish painting.
silent burps.
This is your final research reminder. You
All
guys,
right.
lots of you have already submitted
Yes.
your research, and we're proud of you. Abby L. Puppy, Maris Everett, Emily, Moxie McCoy, and Kylie have all submitted their research.
Well done.
The rest of you have. I'm also going to include Jennifer Kafka Smith in that
Yes.
because she has done a lot of good work this week. Also, H Puppy has submitted.
That
Here
has
we go.
submit- oh,
Final
yes.
neologism reminder. You
Yes.
guys, right now, you are handing the neologism prize to H Puppy and L Puppy because
Yeah.
they're the only ones who have submitted.
Yeah.
Guys, come up with a word for what it feels like to look at these adorable. Oh shoot.
That was
Megan,
so mean.
Megan just lost the contest.
I don't
Megan
know.
broke eye contact first. Sorry.
No.
I mean,
That's
Buttons. Buttons just lost the contest. So Megan is the winner.
I don't know. I
right.
don't think being swept
Oh,
away.
and now she just fell off the platform.
And almost landed in my
in the
paint
water.
water.
All right, so that's the final research reminder, the final neologism reminder,
Wait.
and the final reminder of the final reminder. Because
Please
we're not going to talk
remind
about it
again
anymore.
what the neologism is. The feeling that you get when you look at an adorable animal.
Yeah,
Is
like,
that the idea?
so like when
Okay.
you look at the koala that Robbie is
Yes.
painting, how do you feel? Come up with a word for that. All right? I believe El Puppies was aw-cutable.
Cutable, which is really good.
And
And H Puppies was
Audacious.
Audacious, yeah.
Nauseous? I think so, right? All right, not to be mistaken for nauseous, which is something quite the opposite. All right, so Robbie, there.
okay.
Let's get back to it.
We're going to.
All right.
What are we going to be researching?
What do you mean? Researching? You're researching adorable
Adorable
animals, Waylon. Where have you been all week, my friend? Oh, my goodness. All right. All right, we are returning.
Sorry, I'm just going to do this. Usually I make you guys sit in the field for a little bit.
I think you're tougher than Robbie thinks you are. You don't need to sit in a field. You can be
hate
disoriented for just a
being
moment.
Transported to a different place.
Robbie is mapping her anxieties onto
Yes.
you, friends, and
Okay.
you don't need to put up with that.
All
All right, so we are here. We are here with Robbie Bear, illustrator, and she is in the process of painting her inked drawing of Lulu, the adorable koala, who has taken a star turn, I think, and has
Yes.
gone to.
Okay, so now
Yes.
I'm going to use my smaller brush, which
Okay.
I've lost track of.
All right. Oh, did you? Oh, is this it?
Yes.
Oh, there it is.
Thank
This is
you.
why all illustrators need
An assistant
companions, assistants.
sitting right next to them,
There you go.
trying to find the things that they've lost on their table.
All right. Welcome, friends who have joined us on the Instagram, and welcome all of our friends over on the YouTube as well. So we
Okay.
are cross-platforming
so
here.
I'm going to use my number 5 round.
Okay.
This is called a number 5 round.
Ooh, you're getting technical.
Well, just, some people have asked me what tools I use. This
Absolutely.
is literally, these are the 2 paintbrushes I use, pretty much.
Okay.
So,
Really?
number 5, yeah.
You're like a 2 paintbrush kind of gal?
I'm not a paintbrush fiend.
Do other paintbrush?
Well,
do
I
other
do-
artists use like?
I do want to show
Tons
you
of paintbrushes?
all of the paintbrushes that I have.
Oh, now why do you have so many? Just do you
'Cause
sometimes
I
use them?
like tools.
Right. You just
I just only
you just
use
want to
one
have
of
the
them.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
So there you go. So I have
right.
a whole bunch of different brushes, and I literally use the number 5 almost all the time.
I
So-
have a banjo that I bought in college that I still have never played a song on because I
Yeah.
like the idea of owning a banjo.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the leaves. I'm gonna move this out of the way. That would
Oh,
be
for all of you on YouTube, Amy says Instagram has less lag than YouTube and a fun angle. So if anyone is feeling a little angle, an angular jealousy,
angle
yeah.
envy.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Amy's
Alright.
trying to rub it in.
Is it on the Robbie and Matthew YouTube?
It is.
I mean Instagram.
Robbie
Well, you
dot
should tell,
Matthew. Robbie dot and dot Matthew is how you
Yeah,
found it on the
okay.
on the Instagram.
Okay, so Jennifer did some research for us yesterday that eucalyptus has all different shapes of leaves.
Which makes Robbie feel quite justified in just drawing whatever the heck she wants
Well,
to.
I
and
did
what other
look these
colors
up,
you
but
did?
yeah, I mean, I looked the shape of these leaves up.
Impressive.
Well, because I looked up koalas, and they were all in trees that had these kind of leaves, so that's why. But I didn't actually look at anything to see what color green the leaves are.
Okay.
So
I think you're okay. I think you're covered.
If this is totally wrong, you know what?
Send an angry email.
Yes, to Australia and tell them to fix their eucalyptus leaves
Good
because they're
call.
the wrong color.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. That kind of thinking is moving the world forward, Robbie.
Okay.
All right.
So,
I'm going to make the angle even more fun for Amy. I'm going to do a true eagle-eyed view here of the illustration. No, it's too far away.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm doing some of these like a darker, mossier green.
Okay.
And then I think I'm going to come back and maybe do some that are a more emeraldy green.
Okay, I think that's a good idea. It adds a little depth, right?
Yeah, just for a little variety. But again, I'm sort of looking through a piece of glass to do this, so I can't, and the shine on the...
I think you're doing beautifully in spite of the challenges.
I'm getting a little bit of a glare, so I can't actually see.
Yeah, looks good to us.
Happening. Okay.
If anyone would like to critique Robbie, feel free. I can pass along any relevant commentary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, for example, here I can't even tell. All right. So I think that's in the lines. One nice thing about drawing sort of wobbly like this with the ink lines is that if the paint goes out of the lines, it's not a big deal.
So Waylon is having some questions about the research. Waylon, just like last week's challenge was chocolate, and we wanted interesting facts about chocolate, it's the same sort of thing. Pick an adorable animal of your choosing and do some research about it. So if you want to think about it being research about rabbits instead of adorable animals, you can do that. If you think that chinchillas are adorable, do some research about chinchillas.
Or if you think that like lizards and snakes are adorable, or what is that fish called, Kato?
The blobfish?
The blobfish, if you think of blobfish.
Waylon, basically, just send us some interesting facts about anything you think is adorable.
Anything that you think is adorable.
Very open-ended and subjective. So we don't mean to be confusing. We're just trying to give you a lot to work with.
Okay, so you can see I've picked a different color green, right?
Oh, look, you're getting... it's from this height. It's a little bit hard to tell.
Oh, it's hard to tell.
Yeah. But I see here, down here, you can see two very different shades of green. Yeah. Oh, I love it.
Okay.
Get out of your way. Yeah.
An emeraldy green. And then I might do like a... for some reason, I forgot to put the lines down the middle of these leaves.
Robbie, Imagine As You Read says, very well done, exclamation point.
Oh, thank you.
You have some enthusiasm happening over here.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, so then I'm going to actually pick maybe a yellowier green.
Oh, for one more leaf?
For one more leaf.
Is that leaf starting to turn into the fall?
Oh, I feel like yellow-green means that they're sort of fresh.
Vibrant.
Fresh peeping
delicious
leaves that are just coming out.
Fair enough. I hear you.
But
it's not a sickly yellow.
No.
It's a robust, vibrant yellow.
It's a bright yellow. Okay. There. That's a pretty bright yellow, isn't it?
I think it also just adds some depth to your drawing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Thanks, man. But I think on this one I could maybe make one of those other leaves darker.
Robbie, your drawing is so... Oh, yes. It's making her... Yeah. All right, we need to stop.
We do?
Yeah, it's 2 o'clock.
What?
It's 2 o'clock.
How does that happen so
I don't know.
fast?
Do we have any jokes?
Yes, we had a bunch of jokes at the top.
We need to honor the jokes.
Yes.
So say goodbye to Lulu. The next time you see her, she will be
in
done.
Her beautiful full glory.
Alice says, Robbie, watching the process is amazing, and you have a lot of courage to let us follow along.
Oh, thank you.
Robbie, are you building courage? I think this is becoming easy. This is a good exercise for you, right?
It was actually really good for me. Yeah. I do not like doing this with other people watching. And it has helped me be a little bit less neurotic about it.
And this is a thing that a lot of illustrators do. So Robbie getting experience and confidence is a really helpful thing. So thank you, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Say goodbye to your friends on Instagram, Robbie. Goodbye. Bye. All right.
Okay. So, you people.
Yeah.
Let's
get those jokes.
Blobfish are not cute, apparently.
That is an opinion,
That is an opinion.
Some people think Robbie's not cute, but they're wrong also. Actually, I don't know if anybody thinks Robbie's not cute. Everybody thinks Robbie's cute.
That's also an opinion.
What? No, that is not an opinion.
Robbie does not think she's cute, so there you go. That shows it's an opinion.
Well, I'm a reputable source. All right, give me those jokes. Bring them on.
Okay.
Bring the jokes.
Here
Let's
we
roll
go.
credits. All right. El Puppy.
Knock.
El Puppy, just thank you, El Puppy.
Yes, El
Gratitude
Puppy
for
gives
you.
us great
All right.
content
Knock,
every day.
knock. Who standeth beyond the doorframe?
A little old lady.
A little old lady who...
Ah, you know this one.
I don't know. It sounded like a yodel to me.
I didn't know you could yodel.
Little old
I think, you know what, El Puppy?
What?
I think that was my favorite knock-knock joke.
It's a good one.
And I forgot about it
Yeah.
until just now. But I remember I used to tell that knock-knock joke all the time.
In fact, if you were trying to teach someone how to yodel, you
Yes.
should say, sing,
Yodel-hee-hoo.
yodel-hee-hoo. All right,
Yeah.
all right, what's up?
If April showers bring Mayflowers,
Mm-hmm.
what do Mayflowers bring?
Mayflowers bring June tears. No?
No, people like flowers.
June bugs?
No.
Juniper.
No.
Mayflowers.
Mayflower.
Oh, the Pilgrims.
There you go.
Ah, I like it. Okay.
How do you know if there's an elephant under your bed?
Your bed is like 8 extra feet above the
I
floor.
mean, that's kind of the answer.
Oh, what is it?
Your head hits the ceiling.
Oh, I like it. Okay.
There you go.
Thank you. I feel like I was 3 for 3 today.
You
I
did
think.
great.
I think it
You
was a
did
good day for
great.
me and my
You
joke.
just knocked him right down.
Boom, 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 boom.
E says, I have a card game with my friend and I'm taking free memberships for the rest of the month. I don't know what that's about. Go ahead and hawk your individual card programs in the sidebar.
But I'm afraid
Good
we
for
can't
you.
be privy to your transactions.
Yeah, I don't know what
Yeah.
it is.
All right.
Okay. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Cow.
Cow. You just interrupted me with your moo? Oh, is this interrupting cow?
Oh, that was the joke. So
Oh.
that's what I did.
The joke is...
Just moo.
Oh, no. I think the joke is knock, knock, who's there? Interrupting cow. Moo.
Oh.
The interrupting cow interrupts
There was
you.
no interrupting cow.
I'm just saying I've heard a different version of this joke
Okay.
where there's interrupting cow that interrupts
All
you.
right.
Okay,
All right. Thank you for the compliment on my hair.
Who complimented you?
The Lode Conroy's. I'm not sure which one it was.
Okay.
But thank you.
All right.
Have
you gotten to the mystery of the thumbs down?
Who gave it a thumbs down?
You know what?
We
El
think
Puppy,
that it was...
we wouldn't want to be liked by everybody. That would mean we're not
know,
doing enough
I
to
know.
offend certain
That's
people.
right.
No, that's not true. We're not trying to
we're
offend
not trying to
anybody.
offend
But
anybody.
nobody pleases everybody,
Yes,
you guys.
that is
this
an
is a
important
lesson
thing to
for
learn.
life.
Yeah.
You will never make everybody happy.
Yes.
You got to be you.
Yes.
All right.
And if you make some people unhappy, it's a bummer.
Yeah.
Okay. There was lots of discussion about upside down question marks.
Oh.
And how they are made. I do think that there is a special part of your keyboard that
There's a keystroke.
There's a keystroke.
Yeah.
So
Google upside down question
yes,
marks. Yeah.
thank you to whoever was showing everybody how to make upside down question marks.
Thank you. You can find it in the sidebar.
Okay.
Okay.
We also the Schaefer's also have a banjo that no one plays.
Good.
Okay. Aw, thank you, Kylie.
Oh.
An awesome
Oh.
artist. Clap, clap, clap. Aw, and you're a great writer.
Thank you, guys.
Yay.
Thank you, Kyla. That makes us feel good in our hearts.
Not an opinion. Blobfish are not cute.
Oh, well, who's making? No, that's.
think somebody
it's an
should-
opinion that it's not an opinion. All right, guys, we're gonna go.
All right. Yes.
Send us your research. We're
Yes.
already very happy with how many people have sent research.
Yes. You guys did a good job.
If my own children don't send research tonight, they will get fed
No meringue pie.
just a
when
pile of
it's made.
mint. We have mint outside the
I
door.
like mint.
Right, but they get nothing but mint. Mint is a nice garnish. You don't want to eat nothing but mint. So, guys, tonight I will
Yes.
technically fulfill my parental responsibility to feed you, but I will feed you nothing but mint.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's harsh.
Them fighting words.
Them are fighting
It's also
words.
not true. I'm going to give you a nutritious, balanced meal, but I wanted to seem like it was a tough guy over here. All right.
Oh boy, everybody knows you're not a tough guy.
You can't make everyone happy.
You're not an avocado. That is true. Avocados make everyone happy.
Not some people weirdly don't like avocados. I don't understand those people, but it's true. All right, friends, we're going to go.
All right, yes.
We appreciate you. See you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.
For a party.
Wait, yeah,
What?
tomorrow's party day.
Whoop, whoop. Maybe we'll read the last few pages of Chapter 3 of the Realm
That's
of
true,
Chorus.
because you can't leave that hanging.
No, there's just 5 pages
Yeah,
left. We'll
okay.
read it. We will, maybe we'll eat something delicious if we make something delicious. I don't know.
Oh.
I can't say. What?
We're going to show you guys how to make a cool envelope.
Yeah, okay, that's a be an activity.
Find a magazine in your house.
Yes, any magazine with,
That you are allowed to tear pages on.
unless it's some obscure medical journal without photographs. You need a magazine with photographs, okay?
Yeah.
So, yeah, the Lancet, not what we're looking for. But maybe National Geographic is perfect.
It
okay?
is,
All
and
right.
everybody has piles of those
But
lying
make
around.
sure it's not your parents' favorite National Geographic
Yes,
that they're saving,
for
okay?
whatever reason the parents
All right.
save National
All right,
Geographic.
everybody is trying to make us
I
go
know.
away.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
We love you guys.